Hey, it's Coach Shauna here at EarthFit, and I wanted to do a sequence of mobility, stretches, exercises that you can do if you wake up and you're feeling super tight and you're feeling stuck and stiff, as I hear a lot of EarthFitters come in and mention, especially when they're coming in the early morning. They just say, oh, I just feel stiff, like their body hasn't warmed up. So here's a sequence of 5 exercises that you can do anytime, any place really, even at work, which I'll talk about in a second. And if you do it in these 5 sequences, even better. But even if you choose 1 or 2 that you can do in the morning, at work, on your lunch break, when you're sitting a lot, you're gonna feel much better. So I'm gonna show you 1 or 2 of them. And my suggestion would be, if you can do it longer, to do that. So here's the first one. The first one is our cat-cow. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, drop the belly to the floor, eyes up to the ceiling, and then round the back, drop the head, let everything go. And then the same thing, you can do it again. Drop the belly, and then drop the head. And then you can hold each one. So if one feels really good and you want to stay there, feel free to do that. The next one is what we call the world's greatest stretch. So you're going to be here. You can come up elevated if you want, or you can be down. Here's where you get the hip flexor stretch. Bring your hands to the floor, and maybe that's enough. You can then bring the hands on the inside of the leg, and you can drop one hand and reach up for the ceiling. And then you can trade the hand and reach up. This is great for the hips, but it's also great for the chest. It's also great for twisting, and then you would switch sides and do the other side. Any version of that. So maybe this is enough, or if you can do hands on the inside with switching both those hands, beautiful, beautiful. So, and if you want to do it multiple times, even better. The next one is going to be our downward dog to high plank. So in order to start in downward dog, if you're new to it, you're going to come up, push the butt to the floor, let the head drop. It's like you're pushing your butt all the way up and you're in a V shape. Then you'll come down to high plank and hold. Now you can drop down to the knees and take a break, and then you'll go back up to downward dog. And you can start flowing with this. It's going to feel really, really good. That's going to be followed by our walking hip openers. So standing up, bring your hip open and out. And you might feel some cracking, hear some cracking and popping, and you can do it the other direction. So if you want, inward, boom. You can do it standing or moving with it. That's a great one. And then the last one we have is going to be thread the needle, one of my favorite. Back on the hands and knees into that tabletop. You're going to bring one arm up, look at that thumb, and then slide the arm under, get up under the shoulder, and you can even reach the other arm out. Now you can hold this, or you can flow with it, meaning you can do it again, come up under the shoulder, drop it down and back, or you can just hold that one position for a period of 30 seconds and then you'll do the other side. I promise you, if you take 5 minutes and do this, you are gonna feel much better. The stiffness is gonna get out of your way. And even better, if you start with a lymph movement, meaning just hopping and jumping before you do this, you're really gonna give the body a gift to begin the day. I hope that helps. Have a great day.